What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Fearless here, and today we're gonna make a trap beat. Let's jump right into this. Alright, so this is the melody that I'm gonna be using. I just picked out a loop that I liked here. Alright, so let's jump in and start making this knock. I like to start off with a clap usually. One thing I like to do with all my drums is to make sure the velocities are up all the way, so that way there's room to turn down the volume a little bit so that they're always hitting as loud as they possibly can. Command-Shift-M to make a MIDI note on a selected area. And basically I'm just going to lay down a basic hi-hat pattern, and then we're going to go back later and fix it up, make it better. Always make sure your 808's in tune. So this 808 was tuned to a D, so I transposed it down 2 semitones here. If you don't know, Ableton has this nice tuner plugin to tell you right away what note you're on. Alright, let's see how this sounds now. Okay, so the reason I started doing that an octave higher is because it's easier to tell if the notes are in the right scale. If you have them in a higher octave, you hear more of the tones to the 808, not just the sub-E frequency, so you can get an easier guess. You'll know right away if it's in the wrong scale or not, because the notes will sound way off. And that's a good way to start getting your ears used to it as well. Okay, so what I did here is I layered this snare and the clap. They're the same exact notes. It's gonna make that clap hit a little bit harder and give it a better sound. And I turn the volume down a little bit. And what I like to do is I like to group these together, and then you can control the volume together. Now that you have them at good levels, now that they're grouped together, we can turn them down a little bit without having to adjust both of them. Alright, let's start spicing up these hi-hats now. Alright, let's throw a little open hi-hat in here now. Throw a kick in here now. Basically, we're just going to take all these 808 notes and put them all on C. We're going to figure out which ones we want to take out or change around. So basically what I did here on this note and this one right here is I put it a little bit before the 808 hits. It gives it that kind of da-dong, da-dong kind of a sound. So listen for it when it comes there. I'll highlight that note again, right in this area. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to take some of the drums, we're going to pan them a little bit to the left and a little bit to the right, so not everything is dead center in the middle. We want to kind of spread it out a little bit. Alright, so we gotta take some of the lows out of this melody now, just in case there's any left over, so that the 808 has its room to shine. 200's usually a good place to cut. Alright, so we got a nice simple trap beat. Now let's do some basic layout really quickly. Alright guys, this wraps up the tutorial on how to make a trap beat in Ableton Live. So I hope you guys learned something cool, and subscribe here if you're new, smash that like button for me, and I'll be seeing you guys again next week. Peace out.